Okay, my name's Claude, and I want to tell you about my Medifast experience. I've lost 70 pounds and I go to the Encinitas Medifast facility.
Okay.
So in January of 2012, I went to see the doctor. And when the doctor went through my results for my physical, he basically said, well, Claude, you're kind of fat. He says, what the results are telling me is a few things. Your triglycerides and your cholesterol are way too high, and your blood pressure is way too high. So he definitely got my attention. When I looked in the mirror, I saw myself, yeah, I was a little chubby, but I was really lying to myself, and that's why I did the physical. The first 2 weeks was a little tough, I will admit that, but through consistency, help with my friend, the counselors here, went through the first 2 weeks, and as I started to see the results of losing weight, I stuck with it. And the good thing what helped me was the accountability each week, to look at your success, look at your progress and how you were doing, plus the support of the counselors and the program that I was on. I met my goal of 70 pounds. Wanted to go see my doctor, see how my results were. So basically, I remember sitting down in the doctor's office. I had my blood work done the week before. And when the doctor walked in, he's known me about 4 or 5 years, he looked at me and said, Claude, is that you? He says, you look totally different, like you've lost a total person. He said, when I looked at your chart blood work last night, he said, I thought there was a mistake. So he thought he was gonna walk in today and say, retake the blood work, because he thought it was wrong. So when he saw me, took my blood pressure, it was fine, told him the story about Medifast, slam dunk, didn't have to do anything. And so what I liked about Medifast is I know some programs, when you get to your goal, they say goodbye. The good thing with Medifast is they said, oh no, Claude, you met your goal, but you got to come around at least for another 6 more months. And that was good for me. Medifast to me is, as I've told Sylvia, my counselor, is a recipe for long-term health. And you just have to follow the plan. And the reason I like that is because what it's done is it's changed my total outlook on food and my eating habits. And so now what happens is I don't eat like how I used to eat anymore. I eat more healthy. And so I've gone back to the doctor to look at blood work and blood tests, and everything still is perfect. He can't believe the transitions. My friends even say the same thing. In fact, I like the program so much, I've referred about 3 or 4 other buddies of mine to go onto the program, and they've been pretty successful at it too. So the reason I like a maintenance program is I'm Sicilian, which means I come from a family that everything, the term is mangia, which means eat, eat, eat. It's all about the food. Staying on the maintenance program and coming each week keeps me in line to stay and make sure that the food that I'm eating is the most healthy and the best. And after a while, you enjoy it and you just do things a little bit differently. The recipes here at Medifast are really great too. They give you different ideas on how to make things differently or how to bake things differently. And it really helps because sometimes, you know, you want to, at least for me, you want to change up a little bit of what you're eating each week and change it so that way it might try something different. I've been overweight for a very, very long time and I don't want to go back. I don't want to gain that 70 pounds back. I don't want to be that story. My health is great. I don't have to worry about my blood pressure. I feel good. I'm a little more active. I'm quicker on things. I play racquetball, golf, basketball. Now I can keep up with the young gentlemen I play with. And so that really helps me too, including my family and when we do outings together. When you go on Medifast, and I tell this to my friends, you have to be ready for a commitment. It can't be waffling on the fence. You need to actually be ready and make the commitment and follow the plan. If you're waffling, then you shouldn't do it. But if you're ready and you have enough incentive, then go ahead and do it.